Ahoy everyone. Pardon. Ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today along with...
Pearson, first matrix here at your service.
Just as the music gets its most bombastic. And
Yeah,
welcome back.
Simple.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And welcome back to Tomb Raider Underworld, where today we'll have our second stream and the first full-length one. Like, it is getting a bit funny, but also a bit annoying that we keep ending games on half streams, huh? And then having to start the next one short.
Yeah, it's gonna come. Normally, when someone premieres a first episode, they either had long as the other episode, or they make it the first episode twice as long, or something like that.
Yeah.
In our case, it's been mixed.
And yeah, last time, Laura found Niflheim apparently, found Thor's gauntlet, but then had it stolen by Amanda, and surprise of all surprises, Natla is still alive. And now we're following up on a on a bit of advice that Natla gave, so yeah, that is a bit of a bad idea, normally, but we don't have much of a choice, and... Let's see, yeah, we were... Oh, hello there. How long have you been waiting there? Well, the cat doesn't seem to screw with us, so we won't screw with it. Oh yeah, now we're in Thailand.
Yeah, I think the tiger saw what you did to its brothers and sisters.
Let's see, perform a headshot, hold G to lock on, get close and press Q. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's not what I was... Oh, okay.
Okay, one looks fearsome. And I think I actually got those size correct.
I would not be surprised with how big they are. Yep.
Yeah, again, tigers are the biggest modern feline.
Yep. And here's a third one.
Those that were bigger or extinct, as far as we know.
Okay, I was expecting that to work similar to an anniversary, where where it would line up with where we need to shoot, but no, we need to move it there ourselves. Okay. I distinctly remember something being in Legend as well, but I guess we completely missed it. Oh well. For now though, let's keep following up on Natla's hint as to there being something in this area that is related to everything. Because, yeah, we are out to find Laura's mother, who presumably isn't actually dead. She's just hanging out in Avalon for the last who knows how many years. Oh, yeah, cracking doesn't sound good. Why? Okay, that was a bit of an awkward transition, but oh well.
Holy. Okay.
Oh.
Hello, Glacier Boy, and welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the stream again. Where are these coming from?
Yeah. I'm awake alive here today, but I may not have all the marbles up here today. Mostly due to had trouble falling asleep due to stomach issues. Then 3 in the morning, some idiot for like 10 minutes blasted music until someone would wait. Several times tried to turn the music off until they finally won whatever argument they had to finally turn it off.
Come on, Laura.
And we're talking about someone in another building playing so loud it sounded like it was next door.
Yeah.
Or in my room almost. So yeah. Hopefully who they argued with was a friend who told them to stop, or they will get, well, thrown out of the apartment. Like you make it a warning for some disturbances, but a disturbance like that, you will get a harsh warning.
Yeah. It's public disturbance, of the peace or something like that.
Yeah,
And,
like it was
yeah,
mostly like just the apartment would be here, then you will get a minor complaint and a warning. But again, this was for entire different building. And with that loudness, yeah, is as Hillyan said, that will be public disturbance for
and,
you. Then
yeah,
you just beyond just high volume, just extreme volume.
let's see. Glacier Boy, the word is Kraken by the sounds of it.
You already killed the Kraken. Is there another?
The characters are Vedic Sanskrit. They're severely weathered. Bhagavati of the 7th. It must be referring to the capital of Patala, the lowest infernal world in Hindu tradition. It's a netherworld populated by snake people, although the enlightened one, Narada, spoke rather fondly of it.
Well, yeah, the Nagas were not
Shiva
evil.
on top, and his mistress Kali is down below.
Okay. We've got a big puzzle here, I do remember that.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of gears I can see from here. Yeah, the big ass ropes as well, of course. And of course a lever. Let's see. What does that do?
I'm kind of curious. Will we get to meet the Naga?
I don't remember if there are those in this game or not.
Yep. It would be nice to see some friendly Naga, but they were actually friendly most of the time. They do have a temper.
I
Like,
think
they
I
can't
just
get
saw
rid of-
something scurrying away.
They can be get already annoyed, already pissy, or just outright almost hostile if they feel disrespected.
Okay.
So in Hindu, if you meet a Naga, just be polite and nice, and they will be nice to you back. It will help and protect you. There's also no
Okay.
problem. I think they even, if they feel you've been disrespecting their friends, they may also still get angry and pissy. So less evil, but just more risk of being temperamental.
So, just basic hospitality, and you won't get eaten.
Well, they don't eat people as far as I know, but they can do other things. Like earthquakes, monsoons, or other small-scale disasters.
Okay. It. For a moment I thought she was jumping the wrong way there. But oh well. Let's keep clambering about until we find out what we need to screw with to get this puzzle solved.
Oh, I think I used them as well. They also get the piece if you disrespect their home. Like if you're disrespecting a forest, a mountain, or the lake they may live by, like polluting such, then they will definitely get very pissy.
Okay, we can pull these out as well, and that removes the lock on this thing. And of course we can whack people with it, if we'd want to. Oh, okay. Now will you drop it, Laura? There we go, just the crouch button. Yes, it's a nice stick, Laura, but please grab the health item first.
What the heck? That's basically like a pole club. You know, right? What's a thing? So, more of a peasant weapon. They just was a very long stick with some spikes on top.
Okay. Now then, we gotta repeat this for the other side. But how do we get up there then? Okay. These, of course, I say as look right past them. Let's see. There's a ledge we can grab. Okay, do we jump from there to there? Let's see then. And yeah, we're once again, we're going all over the place and we're mixing all sorts of religions together with these underworlds. And again, we did talk about it, that in this world, it's like a... yeah, they're all based on, yeah, one common story. Of something that was even older than these ancient civilizations.
Yeah. And we have some, like, I think we talked about, yeah, we did talk about some episode back about, like, Scandinavia, Netherlands, and Germany. Technically, oh, rather, they had the same religion. However, the gods had a almost very different spelling of the names. Again, like, Scandinavia was about Odin, Netherlands, Wodan, Germany, Wotan. And it does make sense, like, even today, some countries have a different name in different languages.
Yeah. Like, one example I can sort of think of is... Laura. One thing I can sort of... Okay, we can climb up there. Is that most of the world calls Japan, Japan, but they just call their own... They call them... Japan calls themselves Nippon, apparently.
Yeah, they do say Japan as well. But Japan is also... Or Nippon is also a bit more... older name as well.
Well, so much for the easy way down.
Holy. But yeah, when you think it like that, then it makes sense that some areas, even though they are extremely different, there might still be the same thing.
Yep. She got one on this off screen without even freaking looking.
Wait, what the heck? What are these?
Well, for one, they're dead. For second, they're some sort of lizards. I'm guessing these are the... well, what inspired the Nagas?
I don't think so, for these are way too animalistic. Do they... I know way too little about the Thailand mythology and folklore to identify what that might be.
We can still do that. And now she just flexes even more by putting in a cartwheel as well.
And you love it.
Yeah, it's simple little stuff like that that just really adds to things.
Yeah.
And let's see, we can't pull this. So
Hillyan?
down we go.
That statue is a Naga variation.
Okay.
So yeah, they can be different forms.
Let's see, a Thailand Hydra. And they could still be bases for the Naga. Yep. Just like 2
The
steps away.
architecture here is different. It's similar to the Niflheim ruins.
Okay. Let's see, big old gates. Any way to get around that? We can't grab onto it. Can we even get out of here, or did we get ourselves stuck? Ah, up here. Okay, they can blend in a bit at times, huh? Let's see, Glacier Boy. That Naga statue is Anastasisha, king of serpents, and Vishnu lays on him. He was born before time and exists outside of it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oops, wrong way, Laura.
I think they even... Oh, that
there.
one we saw the statue might actually be the king of the Nagas then.
Yeah, that is what king of serpents, king of Nagas. Close enough, maybe?
Oh
I see
yeah,
what
unless
the
he's the
thing
king
is.
of all snakes.
Ah, we jump across. Okay.
Then again,
Never seen
serpents
it.
has been used way like... When Columbus and his men saw some crocodiles in the Caribbean, they called them serpents. Probably do
one
they
of the
did
big-
not get the... Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, a bit understandable, seeing as, well, it's still a giant freaking handbag. But the main distinction between reptiles and serpents is, well, legs and such.
Yeah, snakes have had legs, but they lost them.
And they lost them at customs. You're still angry with the airport for that.
Oh dear. But yeah, there are some prehistoric snakes, very old, that one I have noticed they still have their back legs.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a puzzle that we didn't really skip or anything. I'm thinking we are probably here to grab some stuff for the puzzle, because there was something in front of us with the big statues that looked like mirrors, like fan mirrors or something.
Il, I think you want to read the chat.
Let's see. When he uncoils, time moves forward and we coils up again, the universe shall cease to exist. Snakes have vestigial hips and limbs. Okay, sounds a bit like... there you are, you sneak. Okay, bye bunch. Of course. So gotta keep distance.
Are these supposed to be the guard dogs, or...?
Guessing. But yes. With him coiling up again, that sounds a bit similar to what is theorized to be the end of reality. Oh, okay, the green one spit. Rude. But yeah, similar to the Big Bang, it is suspected. Oh, spiders. It is suspected that once all of existence basically spread out as far as it can, basically the heat death of the universe, that it is theorized that at that point everything will contract back into one point and then explode out again to, well, have another Big Bang.
Alright.
I think that's called I think that theory is called the Great Contraction or something.
I think I heard of that one. Let's see, from Glacier Boy, there's an SCP based on... Yeah, I remember that. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that name when it's semi-pixelated on my end due to someone else is using the internet. So it is... I will not be able to pronounce that fairly.
Anantashisha.
Thank you.
I think that's about it. Let's see, can I actually just... Okay, we can just shoot them as well. So no need to go up to the pots to see if they have any relics in them or not. Okay.
But yeah, I remember that SCP. Quite frightening.
I haven't looked at much SCP stuff in ages, I think. I probably should get back to that at some point.
Yeah.
Glacier Boy saying it is just a game theory.
Oh, come on! Him too!
Yes. Replacement. And... okay. Artifact out in the open.
Oh, nice. Was it? Oh yeah, I do watch SCP stuff, but I usually take break between them to let it pile up a few new ones. So when I start again, at least there will be several for me to watch from.
Yeah, there's probably dozens of SCP related YouTube channels and such. They do animations or illustrations with them. And then there's just the site itself.
Yeah, the ones with animations usually was fun. But some of them have started to repeat, some of them It doesn't expand to the new ones. Well, others focus a lot to spread out to show as many as possible.
Yeah.
And we do it once or two extra, but some, like a infographic group, they gone back to a bit too many times with the what if. Like I enjoy the content, but I feel like, guys, there are you have checked Wikipedia, right, to see how many there are, right?
Quite a few relics out in the open here. There's a ring there. Can we grab that? Actually, can we? Okay, is this all just an extra room then, maybe? Pretty sure there's a gate over there. So there's probably something important hidden behind that. Let's see. Only question is, how do we get it open? And then to it.
Yeah. Oh. Well, don't work, Lish, but I do remember the SCP. It's one of those stuff that's hard to forget.
Let's see. I think I got to reading up somewhere in the 2000s or something before I got distracted with stuff.
Yeah, I did read some, but then I gave up due to... Apparently the site was a little bit finicky with the PlayStation at times.
Okay.
But luckily there's so many people making videos on it with animation that it doesn't bother me too much.
Let's see. Just up. Nope. Okay, that is a bit of a sad jump, Lar, but it's understandable seeing as, well, the shaky little ground that you have. So you're not going to put all of your strength into a jump when you might think you could push down or push away your yeah, where you're standing on. And what is this? Okay, that's opened one gate.
Oops. Started eating on my pear when I had not even finished eating my other sausage. My fruit is boost with desserts.
At least the bats here don't freak out like they did in Anniversary. That was a laugh. Found that out first. Let's see.
No need to take the shrubbery.
Yes, somewhere Indiana Jones is just rolling in his grave with Laura kicking apart all the urns and such. Let's see.
But it would be interesting to see how both of them would react to each other, though.
Yeah, they live 60, 50 years apart, so you'd have to get in some time shenanigans or dimensional bullshit to have them actually meet.
Yeah, which again would just end up being cringy.
It can be done well, but it often isn't.
Yeah.
Lizards and bats. There we go. Thank you. Okay, this we can jump between. I said jump between. Here we go. Let's see. Where to from here? Not up. So, where then? Or wait, oh wait, I'm being dumb. Or am I? Nope. I was thinking we could continue jumping back and forth, but no, we can jump this way. Okay. Yeah, if there is one minor thing I dislike somewhat about Underworld, it is that it is more open, but because of that you can also get yourself lost a lot easier as to where you're actually supposed to go and such.
Let's see. In the Ghost, plenty of extra dimensional portals. He could find himself in the future somehow.
True. No. I hear bats. Yeah, it would still be very interesting to see how they react. Like, I think Epic Rap Battles of History released a video sometime back, which was, well, a rap battle between Indy and Laura, but I haven't actually seen that yet.
I think I have seen it long ago, and I think I did not like that one. Like they do some good ones, but not all of them are good though.
Okay, there's a healing item there. And pretty sure we can't make that jump, but it is just a relic over there. Yeah, it would still be interesting to see how they would react with each other. And Nathan Drake, might as well throw him in there as well. Since he is basically Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series, which is basically Indie 2.0, or a modern Indie / modern Lara. Like Rom, I think Rom asked if we wanted to stream those games at some point.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, we can just lower down.
I'll be up for streaming them. Now I understand a bit better what they are for. All the times I was other people, but Uncharted was. I didn't. Had I said Indiana Jones inspired, I probably would have liked it. But for a little game, first gameplay scene, what other told me, it just felt like, oh, it's just a action adventure in a slightly unknown area. So it just became soup. Basically, you can see
what these gems do.
Oh, she actually keeps talking about right away. I'm sorry about that.
What I was saying is, when I ask other people, they just give me the most boring answer possible, which made, well, yeah, as you can guess, it made me not interested in the game at all.
Is there a lever or something on this side to open it up? Nope, just a gate. Okay, we'll take a bit of chip damage on the fall then. Okay, a bit more than just chip damage, but still. Also, I should probably get some use out of these. Also, how do we get out of here?
Actually, I think about it. The Uncharted trailers don't even give off the whole Indiana Jones or Tomb Raider vibe. Like, yes, sure they have their own, but it just doesn't give you that vibe you expect for something like Indiana Jones and Tomb Raider.
It is, from what I know, it is a lot more action focused than these two, but it still falls in the same genre of action adventure. Though action adventure is has become a term so broadly used that it could basically describe any game at this point, or most games.
Yeah. But I only got impression about something like Call of Duty-like or something.
Let's see.
With some survival element.
Yeah, yeah, I did complain about this whole guidance thing, but it is nice that they put this in.
I need to return to the statue of Shiva and Kali and use these gems I've found.
Okay, that is nice, but how do we get back there, since I don't really see a way of getting back that way? Let's see. Anything we can see on this? Okay. Let me do a little test here. I'm guessing there is some sort of a calculation going on with all of this, what it does and doesn't show. Like, it is sonar, and yeah, it is leaving blank spaces where it wouldn't get a direct pulse from. Or are too close or something. Okay. Not going to try and claim I understand most of everything, but it seems that with some distance you do get more detail because this sonar gets to bounce around more. Though technically this should be visible as well somewhat since it would bounce off of this, but oh well, it's just a 3D map. No need to go overly in depth on that. Yeah, we still need to find a way out. And I think I'm remembering a part of this, and that it is either stupidly easy or annoyingly easy.
Stupidly or annoyingly easy?
Like, I'm pretty sure we have to go back the way we entered this place. But what to specifically do, then, I don't remember. Or I might have just completely missed something.
Well, she did say she needed to bring back the gems to the statues.
Oop.
And I just gonna go grab something.
Oh. Wait, when did this open up?
You just found a shortcut, didn't you?
Yeah, the thing with the two gates had opened up completely, but we were only shown one gate on it opening up. So I'm guessing when the gate on the other side opened, the second one opened up as well, even if it wasn't really shown. Oh well.
Hey, what? What the heck?
Hmm?
I just paused some little fizzy drink they have. That's not a soda, but you could call it a replacement for a soda, but it's had, flattened.
Yeah.
And yet I burped after a sip.
Okay.
That weirded me out a little bit. Like, if it was a fresh bottle, I would expect me to burp like that, but it's flattened out. I shouldn't burp.
Okay.
Alright, from Glacier Boy. Kinda sus.
Okay. For a moment I thought she was going to fall all the way down there. Yes.
What? Oh, bloody heck, but why am I so gassy?
Let's see.
Maybe something gone bad with this?
Could be. Like most foods, even drinks will go bad in time.
Yeah. And I
Or
did
just
get
a bad batch.
Yeah, but I did feel a bit weird yesterday. I noticed that I felt bloated, like if my belly was swelling or something that you couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, like I had trapped gas or something. And you died.
Okay.
Oh dear.
The ring is very obviously there, so I guess we just have... That's probably there for in case we want to go back. So, what other path do we need to take up here to progress then? Oh. Those. Okay. And yeah, that's there for going back. Now then, where is this going to put us? Yeah.
There we go.
Gotta be a bit careful though, since we have limited ammo with those, or... Wait, do we have limited ammo? It's not saying. But... No need to kick the air, Laura.
I would expect you have limited ammo of the other ammunitions, but only limited ammo for all of them? That makes it wonder, why even bother with the other guns?
I'm not seeing a counter, so I am going to presume that we do have infinite ammo on these. Yeah, it refilled. So, okay, on the weapons that we pick at the start, we do have infinite ammo. So, yeah, we can just use the Uzis all the time. That's going to make combat a lot easier. Or we're just going to run out of ammo all of a sudden and then wonder what the hell happened.
Yeah, it can be one of those tricky ones. Like for all we know, when we see how much it is in each clip. And the other icons below it are the clips.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I didn't press anything specific for her to do that flip. Let's see. Just jump back and forth. Just jump back and forth, yeah. Yep.
Who's so noisy? I thought Laura was turning into a vampire.
Those are some pretty noisy bats, yeah. Let's see. Part of this collapsed. Down here, and then across. Okay.
And, oh no, I had Glacier was reading something, but I can't read it.
You didn't, she just flipped out.
Oh dear gods.
Where even are we with this? Back at the bottom. Okay. Let's see. I guess we have to jump. We have to drop down to that first bar over there. Otherwise, we'll slide down and have to, well, start over again.
Yeah.
Okay, at least this isn't overly long or anything.
5 hours later.
Okay. There's another artifact down there, but I think we have enough for the moment. I'm pretty sure we probably have the most of any level so far. Let's see. Can we just... Okay, just drop down and jump across instead of dropping down further. Yep. There. Okay. I think you almost bashed your head in there, Laura. I'm trying to show off. Okay. Just go the other way to get that artifact, but yeah, we have enough of those as is. So we just go up. This way. And let's see. Still more to climb. We can't get to that immediately. Yeah, so we have to take the long way. Why is my nose itchy? Yeah.
You want me to scratch you with the chainsaw?
No.
How about the bat?
I think Laura answered that enough with the Uzis.
Well, it just means I can make some bad wing stew. Or was it bad wing soup?
I think you can basically make a soup or stew out of anything as long as you put other things with it.
Yeah, but then his question is, should you?
Yeah. Like, should we look for a better way to get across here?
What are we supposed to do, you?
That... Can we jump? Okay. Then we drop down. Okay, the bar is for heading back if we'd want to. And yeah, there doesn't really seem to be any sort of punishment for failing to keep your balance. So you might as well just you might as well just shimmy along the length of them. Okay. Stop. Because if we were to jump there, it'd be back into the pit. There we go.
There we go. Really?
Yes.
Oh, nice checkpoint.
Oop.
Okay.
Okay.
What the? There's something on the walls.
Yeah, it seems to be a mural or murals of a fight of some sort.
Yeah, but is it people? I think I see also lizard men or snake men.
Those could be snakes, or those could be weirdly drawn arms among them somewhere. Yeah, look, the discount Naga. Let's see. Okay. And we're back at the statues. What are these for? Okay, for getting down. But do we want to get down at the moment? Okay, scales or an elevator? Scales, okay. Oh. That's probably going to move back up because we got off the thing.
Curious.
Or not. Okay, so we don't have to keep this thing in balance. Typically when you find skills like that, you have to balance them out.
Aggressive little buggers.
There we go. Okay, one gem in place. Now we put it back. That's going to do something. Okay, probably just going to shoot down a beam of light so we can mess around with the fans, or the mirror fans below. So just jump on the other to have him raise his hand again. Okay, a bit longer. There we go, just keep the momentum, or get the momentum going.
I just pray it doesn't break them apart.
Yeah, it's grinding quite a bit at the elbow, no, at the shoulder there. Okay. Now we get to the other side, and there's a gem in Kali's forehead, it seems, so that is probably where the light has to go. Let's see. Oh, hello. No audience, please.
Very well-made statues.
Yep. Also considering they've been out in the elements for who knows how many years. Decades or centuries.
Yeah, like some stones are more resistant, but it can also be that they had some have been painted once.
True,
And once the paint was gone, the protection was gone, but the paint at least gave them some protection for quite a while.
Let's see, beam of lights here. There we go. Okay, that's one done. Then this one probably needs to go somewhere on the other side. So might as well move it somewhere in position. And find a way up there. Let's see. Does this meet up with the other sides? I don't think I saw a connecting point.
I just realized those statues might not been stone.
No. Oh, okay, they do connect back here.
They might be bronze.
They look.
Bronze
they
gets
do look pretty
green after oxidization. Sorry, what did you say?
I did say they do look pretty green. I think it is.
Yeah.
It could be moss, though. Yeah, that looks like
Yeah.
moss.
It couldn't be in bronze that be covered in moss.
Oh, that is how we get up. Copper gets green from oxidation, yeah.
Indeed, the same with bronze. And since no one been around to polish it for a while either, so hence it moss may have started to grow on it.
Very likely to have
Or
grown on
them.
it.
So, like, look at this. This is obviously a metal cage, and it still is green.
Yeah. Let's see.
And yeah, those statues down there looks way better condition than these statues up here that makes the stairs. So, yeah, they're probably those statues must be some kind of bronze.
Yeah, maybe a mix of stone and bronze.
Yeah, so I would expect it probably easier to make a statue like that to move around out of bronze than of solid stone.
Okay, got a bit of a problem here since the scales are broke. Did we just jump off its face?
Wait, what?
I think we just.
I thought bronze and copper oxidized.
Let's see. So you're right. Pure copper doesn't. Only copper alloys like bronze. Okay.
Okay. Guess that means Minecraft did are bad.
Wouldn't be surprising. It's not like it's 100% accurate.
Yeah, true. And again, I thought both copper and bronze did that.
Okay, that goes up way too quick. So we have to jam the system somewhat. And it looks like Vishnu, or what was it, Vishnu, what they said?
Vishnu
Lost a bit
and
of their cheek.
Shiva.
Okay. Yeah, wasn't it Kali?
Oh wait, Vishnu and Shiva. Kali, sorry. Or was it Shiva and Kali? Holy, she had mentioned all three. Just in what order she mentioned, I forgot.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to jam that cage underneath the weight or the platform.
This I did not know.
Let's see. Brass also.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was just reading it out as well.
Yeah, you read it out. You have pretty easy time to read it than me.
Brass also turns blue-green because it has copper in it.
Blue-green. I know bronze can turn a bit reddish or greenish, but blue-green? That surprises me. Well, I've never seen oxidized brass.
There we go. Yeah, somehow the cage is keeping that up, even though the ropes should slacken and just have it lower. Are those ropes, or is that stone as well? Yep. Okay, victory spin. Let's see, is that actually rope, or is it stone? Or metal? Yeah, that is rope. It should actually have continued to drop, but oh well. Or at least the arm should have kept lowering. But oh well, small little break. And yeah, that's why the Statue of Liberty is green. Not from jealousy or anything, just oxidation. And, okay, I almost had it in the correct place.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, apparently Kali is a bit of a pushy lady. Still, the work that must have gone into making all this work. And there we have Anathema again, or Anatas Shisha. Yeah, I was saying I was I was intentionally saying it wrong the first time. Let's see. They could have painted it green for a weird reason. Kali is in a rather weird position. Yeah, she's upside down because, yeah, in this case she is the. Ooh. Here's spiders. She is the. In this situation, she is the goddess of the Underworld, I believe. Oh, I see what we need to do. Nope. I should have expected that. That's typically what happens when you open up something that hasn't been opened up for a hell of a long time, huh?
Yeah. Kali is the goddess of death.
Let's see.
Ooh. But yeah, I'm reading what the Glacier Boy is saying there.
I'm not seeing any easy way to climb down. Or any way to climb down at all, really. So do we just have to drop and hope for the best? Ah, we know we drop and then... There. Yep. Really? Just...
No! Really? Sure
she landed normally there. Her health bar even showed up to show that she got hurt, but I think that was just an inch or too much to count as a death fall.
Yeah, you failed.
Oh, wrong direction, because the ring is the way we come from.
Oh, for love of all, Hillyan.
Satisfied there, Glacier Boy?
Do Van Halen and... I heard the name for what does he mean with Van Halen?
It's a rock artist, and one of the tracks that he made was titled Jump, I'm pretty sure. Now, watch the landing. And we're back in the ancient ruins.
Third time to charm. I agree with you there, Glacier Boy. Huh?
I can see where the rumors of Thor's godlike strength came from.
Yep. Lord can open up some pretty big doors now.
And that head looked a bit... not It looks humanoid, but not human.
I think it looks a bit like that place, that thing that when Amanda pulled the rock or the crystal or whatever for the unknown entity from the wall. I think it looked a bit like this.
Maybe
Without the glowy part.
almost looks serpent-like a mix of serpent and human.
This was here long before the upper temple was added. Proto-Norse runes again. My son, your treasures here and far, this gauntlet's twin, your belt Megingjord, and the mighty Mjolnir, are protected by the dead to keep Jormungandr subdued. But the map's been destroyed, and recently. If one of Thor's gauntlets was here, it's gone now. What's this? Natla, I see your goal and am your puppet no longer. Richard James Croft.
Hello.
Father did this. RJC. Strange. Father never used his middle initial in monograms to avoid confusion with his father. That's where you hid the artifact. You sly old fox. Now, if I can just make it back to the boat.
Yeah, seems that Natla has been tricking the Crofts for 2 generations.
Yeah, please, what was Thor doing in Thailand? I have a conspiracy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. What be your conspiracy? If that will this really count as conspiracy?
Let's see. Jormungandr is a Naga, or the unknown entity is a Naga. It didn't have much, if any, snake-like or Valara is a Naga, really.
But he's agile. No. I could see them comparing Jormungandr with Anastasia. Like if Jormungandr stopped biting his tail, well, the oceans will collapse or something.
So, if he were to quote-unquote uncoil, like was said earlier.
Yeah. And he cannot. And when the time he does uncoil, disaster happens.
Yeah, and whenever that snake comes. Okay, I was expecting her to grab onto the ledge. Whenever that snake comes up in the conversation, you know things are not going to go well, huh?
Yeah.
Like the ultimate nope rope. Yep. Where did... Okay, did not expect her to latch onto that one.
But I said keeping Jormungandr subdued.
So where do we need to go from here? Dropping down is going to be death. Maybe just lower down like this.
Yeah.
No, that's still going to hurt, if not kill.
Let's see here from Glazebot. That's why would be funny. Don't think he is Anastasia, but might be one to Nagas. Might be. Yeah. We know way too little to give some solid answers at the moment.
Yeah. Though we can give one answer, and that is that Thor's armor here looks pretty swag.
Could do without the horns, but otherwise, yeah.
But it would explain where the horns, what was happening there, the horns came from, in this universe at least.
Yeah, in real life, the horns just came from some 1800 social group who decided to try to make the Scandinavians look more awesome And I thought horns would make it look awesome. Otherwise, I mean, we don't have any confirmed found horned helmets at all. The closest we have is basically horned helmets stolen from the Gaelic and Celtic.
Okay.
And those were bronze helmets that were not used for combat, were more like crowns.
And yeah, we're just moving this entire damn thing. You can hear those spiders
Old
somewhere.
bronze Germanic helmets had horns, I think. Yeah, again, not for combat. Like, people were smart to know that it's way too much hassle to make many combat helmets with horns on. As well, it would add unnecessary weight and just more grappling points.
Yeah. Like,
So, the
swing that
horned
would-
helmets... Oh, sorry, go on.
go ahead. Yeah, horns would basically be... Yeah, if a swing that would normally miss the head, that would catch onto one of those horns and still give a glancing blow.
Yeah. So, horned helmets are most likely a no-no.
Yeah.
Again, it would make sense as a alternative to a crown or as a priest who does a ritual or something. But for a combat situation, you don't want horns.
Nope.
And I am Thor no longer, it seems. I wonder how he charged it up again.
Okay, now he's got to go find Thor's power bank. So these are some really noisy spiders. Boop.
And big. Oh, bloody, thank goodness. Everybody, I feel like it's Lorecraft. I feel like I need some kind of sweet. I'm gonna take a little bit of my chocolate and save the rest for the evening. Why does it do that?
I might just be pressing the wrong direction since it... Okay, away.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
nice
there's
cardio,
something,
but not...
Yeah. Glitch was a rope something?
Let's see. There is a horned Celtic helmet that has big bronze horns in them. Definitely decorative, yeah. Anything else hidden here? Other than a checkpoint, apparently. Let's see. Come on.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if some of those helmets may have been found in Viking burials due to, well, many Viking jarls and such were buried with their treasure. So I could see people from the 1800s either be completely ignorant or just making up and saying, oh, that's a Norse helmet. They say that's a Norse helmet. But it was not. The real Norse helmet, I feel like, looks way cooler with the whole eye thing going on.
Go. And what are we pulling with this? Oh. The doorbell, apparently. Okay. Let's just get out of here. Because Laura seems to know where the next bit is hidden. But we don't.
Yeah, I just remember. There is another culture that was apparently known for wearing horned helmets in combat. I think they were the Nubian archers.
Okay.
No, I'm not sure if it's true they really had horned helmets. No, I also would not expect it to be in melee combat, but still.
find anything?
There was a map, but Father destroyed it.
Well, the acorn certainly didn't fall very far from the tree.
He did it deliberately, to keep the information from Natla. But I'm sure he recorded everything first, and what's more, he found Thor's other gauntlet.
Where'd he put it?
Right under your nose.
Wonderful young girls. Will accept the dangers.
Okay, a bit odd there to put in the catching the breath sound there at the last second. Let's see. My father stripped Bogovati of artifacts and destroyed any information that might have led to Helheim, but he left behind a clue that only I would be able to understand. He must have discovered something very dangerous to destroy such an important archaeological site. Let's see. Let's go with casual, because we are headed for the Craft Manor this time. So might as well be casual at home, huh?
My apologies, Lady Croft, but I have not tended to the crypt.
Why didn't you ever tell us this was down here?
Yeah, I wish I still didn't know.
You know what? I'll wait up here.
I did warn you that playing your music so loud could wake the dead.
Damn. This is creepy.
What makes you think it's here?
Father signing his name with all three initials was a clear reference to my grandfather. Light, please. Well, it seems my father was full of surprises.
Well, Grandpa's going to be unhappy about that.
Oh dear. Another person we didn't get to see the snake people. So it could be a case that they have gone extinct.
Yeah. Let's see. We probably should have read through these by now, but yeah, let's do that now. Let's see. My father died in a tragic accident while searching for Avalon, the mythical resting place of King Arthur. Arthur. I never shared his belief that it had played any role in my mother's disappearance, but recent events make me suspect otherwise. Professor Eddington knew the coordinates father intended to investigate next, but did not know how he had determined them or if he had confirmed the existence of a ruin at the location. That's up to me. Okay, so that explains why she started there. We have Niflheim, World of Mist, one of the 9 worlds of Norse mythology, linked by Yggdrasil, the World Tree. While it seems clear that Niflheim is an underworld metaphor, original sources are contradictory as to whether it is distinct from Helheim, where those who did not die gloriously in battle go after death. Kraken are monstrously large creatures in mythology, thought to be based on sightings of giant squid, not to be confused with the sea serpents in Nordic tradition, though both were blamed for the disappearances of ships of all sizes. This beast clearly is a recent addition to this ruin, and subsequently grew too large to leave again. Got itself stuck.
Oh dear.
Okay. Thor is the god of thunder in Norse mythology and is most known for his mighty weapon Mjolnir, variously described as a battle axe, a mace, or a warhammer, though most commonly depicted as the latter. Among other powers, it could supposedly channel lightning against Thor's foes. Just as the legend of Excalibur was a myth built up around an ancient artifact of great power, the myth of Thor's hammer might be a distorted description of a really ancient weapon. And then Thor's gauntlets. It was said that Thor could only wield Mjolnir by wearing a special pair of iron gauntlets. The gauntlet I discovered in Niflheim could very well be the source of this myth. Most of the gauntlet itself crumbled to the touch, but the carved knot of stone and metal in its center was undamaged by age. It extended metal tendrils and conformed to the dimensions of my hand perfectly. Clearly this is the ancient source of power of the artifact, and the rest of the gauntlet was added separately later. Amanda has never forgiven me for believing she was dead and leaving her buried in the Peruvian tomb of the last queen of Tiwanaku. I think I actually said it right. When I found out she had survived and later escaped, I wondered if I too could forgive myself. But our clash over the search of King Arthur's sword Excalibur dulled my guilt, and knowing now that Amanda played a role in what happened to my mother has squashed the feeling entirely. The only reason I let her live was to someday learn more of what she knows, but if her aim is to kill me outright, I might have to change that strategy. Natla was the immortal queen of Atlantis, and more recently CEO of Natla Technologies. Somehow she lost her connection with the powerful artifacts of her reign millennia ago, and recently began devoting her knowledge and intellect towards recovering it all from ancient sites around the world. Her aim is to initiate what she calls the Seventh Age, of which I know nothing other than that it would be a very bad turn for humanity. I buried her on a remote island, but apparently Amanda has dug her out and is keeping her prisoner as her own personal Encyclopedia Atlantica.
Oh god.
I hope Amanda understands that she's sitting on a time bomb, and that everything Natla tells her is filtered by her own agenda. And then the most recent ones. I don't know the extent to which my father worked with Natla, or how much truth there is in what she said, but she acts only out of self-interest, so any help or information she provides is because she wants the same thing I want. I can therefore assume that whether my father explored this site or not, there is likely something here that will get me closer to Avalon. Bhogavati is the capital of Patala, the seventh netherworld in Hindu tradition. It is populated by Naga, which in the most notorious descriptions are large snake people. The architectural style of this ruin has never been found this far to the southwest before, and is older than any other site I'm familiar with, which changes our notions of how these Hindu traditions move throughout Asia. And the Naga are the snake people of Patala who, among other things, were keepers of Amrati, an elixir that bestowed eternal life. The primeval reptiles around this ruin possibly inspired the myth of the Naga, or just as likely contributed to existing Hindu tradition due to their unusual appearance. And the Hindu ruins are ancient, but the Niflheim site is far older still, old enough to have been above sea level at the tail end of the last ice age. These ruins here are stylistically identical and of comparable age. The Hindu built on top of the far older ruins below, creating this stark contrast of architectural style and weathering. Okay, that explains why the other side was underwater. Because when it was built, it wasn't. Of all the gods in human mythology, Thor was among the strongest. The stories of his strength stem from truth, however, as the power of his gauntlet now reveals. The power in the gauntlet stone somehow activates specially prepared objects and renders them virtually weightless. Doubtless, this would have appeared as extraordinary strength to anyone unaware of the ancient artifact being employed. Nope, Odin. Odin is the god of wisdom in Norse mythology and father to Thor. In one account, he gained his wisdom by sacrificing his eye to the wellspring beneath Yggdrasil, the world tree. There he foresaw Ragnarok, the final battle that would destroy the world and the gods themselves, and also that even with this knowledge, he would be unable to stop it.
Yeah, wait. They spelled it in the Swedish matter. Okay, in this matter, it's pronounced Ragnarök.
Okay. And the map room.
Oh dear. They go on. I will correct you later.
On the wall is written, "My son, your treasures here and far are protected by the dead, this gauntless twin, Mengingjord, and the mighty Mjolnir, to keep Jormungandr subdued." Whether the historical Odin was the literal father of Thor is not certain, but the two figures were related in some manner. Thor's hammer, belt, and gauntlets were apparently hidden throughout the world to restrain the Midgard serpent, Jormungandr. What this means exactly and the nature of the Midgard serpent are unknown. Perhaps the reference is how the artifacts are protected by the dead is a clue.
Alright, In this case, in this spelling, it's pronounced Jörmungandr.
Okay. Let's see. And the last one. In Bogavati, father described a message that read, Natla, I see your goal and am your puppet no longer. Whatever partnership they had dissolved because of what he found there, and it must have been of major significance because I have never known father to desecrate a site like that. But he left me a clue that I believe tells me where he concealed the artifacts and information he recovered from Thailand. By, well, letting the dead protect it, just like Odin. Okay. I can... Laura will do the flip if I hold the spacebar whilst going up.
Letting the dead protect... Oh no!
Hmm?
Oh no!
What?
Draugr?
Oop. Wait, the Crafts have an entire cathedral under this thing?
More
Okay.
a mausoleum? A very fancy one at that? Though,
Yeah.
okay. Depending how old this damn manor is and how old their family line is, I think they have said Lord. That
Yeah.
this might be their ancestral burial ground.
Fuck out of
One that is in disrepair.
Yeah, Winston is going to have quite a lot of cleaning to do at this rate. Now that this has all been revealed.
Wait, hold on. The scaffolding.
Yep.
That's modern. So they have been here a while back and just left them there.
Could still have been decades though.
Yeah. Well, it's left there from her father.
Yep. Okay, that lights the place up. But what else does it do? Because I can hear something moving. Oh. Okay, that opens up. Laura. Okay, might as well get your stretches in while you can, huh? No. We're going to have to weigh that down. So what can we actually pick up? Also... Let's see. Most of this is readable, but it's not English, so I'm guessing it's Latin.
Latin or older.
Yeah, or Old English, because people often joke that ye olde English is with a lot of extra stuff glued onto the end, but no. Old English compared to New English is, yeah, like you're speaking French or something. It's so completely different.
Actually, depending on era. There was a period when it sounded more Scandinavian. Then, do remember, they have been invaded by France, Norsemen, and whatnot.
Yeah. Everyone wanted everyone wanted a piece of the English pie.
But yeah, I think, look ahead, yeah, I think even back in when they started colonizing America, like in the early 1600s, the 1500s, their language still were Germanic-like. Before they went into the one we would call Shakespearean. This is what I think many people mistake to be the Old English, when it's not. Like, they have many different tongues, and languages have altered extremely a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
languages evolve just like a species.
Yeah, and yeah, from a collision here. Like, a lot of English came from Saxons. But they sounded more German, and it was probably a time where German, Scandinavian, and the Netherlands and such sounded more similar to each other, for it separated more and more.
Okay, that was a dumb mistake.
Oh bloody! So, are we gonna example how things has changed in Swedish? Like today, if I want to say warrior, I say krigare. However, in Old Norse, now we're going really far back. Norse, it was drenger. Doesn't sound
There we
similar
go.
at all, does it?
Yep. Oh, I hear you, little bastards.
However, fun enough, we have another word in Sweden that is so similar to drenger is drängar. However, drängar is something else. They are, well, basically farmhands.
Okay.
So, it's gonna complicate that no matter.
Okay, we can pull this out. Laura. Go. Now, where are we going to stick this stick?
Again, I'm guessing between 1500, 1600. Between there, I feel like I recall, like, Christopher Columbus did discovered America around that time. Not I really don't remember the exact year, though.
I'm pretty sure that the 1600s or the 17th century was the age of piracy, so 1700. So yeah, the colonizing would have started before then.
I know it started early on, and mostly colonies for quite a long time. For a few 1 or 2 centuries, you will take. Oh, Lord, and this is an area I'm very unsure of, since it's a, well, basically a history not many talk about. Like, they do talk about the pilgrims, but they don't talk too much about the pilgrim. You know, so that gets extremely little reference compared to, well, the Civil War and all that. Like, they do mention them now and then, and probably done that a bit more, but not too much.
Okay, now we can not go back.
I think, of course, the modern ones is similar in German, since they just came into contact with the Holy Empire, which includes many Germanic countries. True. Bloody heck, I still find it comical that even further back, the Germans and Netherlanders just told the Romans, don't sail across this sea. The people there are giants and brutal. And they were talking about the Danes, Swedes, and Norwegians. And the Romans believed it so much to decide that that the emperor had even written himself at that time about these tales he had heard the Germanic tribes tell about. He decided that we should probably not invade this, but there may be valuable mercenaries, and I think they may even have. Oh yeah, I think the Eastern Roman Empire did hire Scandinavian mercenaries, which they described to be giant. Like, today's standard would not be so giant, but back then, at least from their perspective, they would have looked like giants.
Okay. Looks like the entire system is jammed at the moment. I'm guessing we have to activate the front pressure plate. So let's not get ourselves stuck on the other side this time. I should have presumed that one block would not have been enough to weigh this thing down. Let's see, how do we throw it again?
Are you sure that's a block and not a giant dice?
Wrong button.
Ooh, it's a 6!
Yep.
What was that?
Yeah, there was Laura refusing to pick the thing up. Now, what was this throw button?
More of
again
it
for
looked
this.
like she was about to sit on it. Or something. I'm unsure how to describe it.
Let's see. How do we throw? Yep. And there goes the mouse being annoying again. No. I know we can throw this thing, or we're supposed to be able to. Right, I completely forgot we have an actual flashlight.
On the shoulder. Like, oh, wait, where is the flashlight?
Over there.
All right. Usually I see flashlight a bit more on the shoulder, but that spot makes more sense.
I also forgot whether we have grenades. And we throw it with the grenade button.
Oh dear. That gave me an idea. Is the menu... Does the menu have key binding?
Yeah, I am using the arrow keys to try and move things around whilst we're in there. But the mouse still pulls the mouse still pulls things away.
I mean, like, if you're in the menu and you press S, you go into the save. If you press L, you go into load. I mean, like that.
Nope.
Oh. Well, those were examples, right? I don't know what it usually would officially be. So as many, though it might be more, something became more and more a thing after this, that almost everything is key bound.
Yeah. Okay, let's put these in place. That should activate the mechanism in the next room. Don't think it technically counts as a room since it's only partially blocked off, not entirely.
I saw someone play a game that felt, oh, I think it looks interesting, but most of his criticism was many of the buttons for training a soldier on a barrack such lack key binding. And the way he was so frustrated about it, I just felt, dude, just move the mouse and click the button. Is that so hard to do?
Yeah, I'm presuming it's a strategy game, and with that speed for high-end play, at least, that's typically... Okay, we're moving those things up there. For high-end play... yeah, quick keys like that are desired, since you, well, can just click a few buttons and create a bunch of units that way, but yeah, it is also an annoying thing to just complain. It is a bit of a valid complaint, but it's technically speaking a small complaint, unless you're thinking of like wait, those are the wrong way around.
Yeah. Also, he was complaining that heavily on an early access game.
Yeah, that's...
Like, I could see him just tell, all right, please add this. But after a while, he was started at the beginning, but the further he played, the more he frustrated got with it. Because I just felt like, dude, calm down.
Chill.
It's early access.
Yeah.
He sounded, he was offended. I'm not kidding. He sounded like he was. At least, if I remember right, it started. For me, it sounded like he was getting offended by it the more he played. Especially when there was some key binding. And some of the key binding only worked if you're pressing the right building. For many buttons shared same key binding. So they split up so that if you're in the barrack, then this should work and all that, but still, it was still early access. So not all buttons had key binding yet.
Yeah.
But still, he was getting a bit unnecessarily frustrated.
Yeah, there's a reason it's called early access. You're early into the thing, so to expect everything to be fully fledged already is yeah, dumb.
Yeah, it's not just early access. I think it was a closed beta even. Like he was one of the few that was allowed to play it.
And even double, because it's a beta.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like, if you're all gonna do a beta test and all that, remember it's a beta. Be respectful in your...
Make sure you're actually giving criticism, not just complaints.
Yeah, and respectful criticism and feedback. That was the word, feedback. Respectful feedback to tell that we cannot need this here, please.
Okay. Now what are we going to find here? Oh, the other gauntlet.
And a book?
No.
No.
Hello, Lara. Here in this room is everything we recovered from Bogavati, Thailand. Be especially careful with the thralls. They managed to kill 6 of us before we boxed them up. They were protecting one of Thor's gauntlets and a map showing where the rest of his treasures were hidden, all of which are necessary to open the way to Avalon. The Norse believe this site contains a powerful weapon, and to safeguard against this possibility, I destroyed the original map. I hope this was not a terrible mistake, but if it was, I hope you and your mother can forgive me.
Laura can't help but break things just by touching it.
Well, it is old.
Ew.
Iron don't age well.
Down, doggy. Up.
I call these thralls. This is not what a thrall is. What the heck?
There we go. Yeah. You might have wanted to box those up a bit better, Richard. No. Really, Laura?
I would say, really, Hillyan?
I was expecting her to try and light it or something, not to kick it.
Wait, hold on. I should have something. Look at the disc.
Yeah.
Do you see what kind of disc it is?
Yeah.
They had to carry that damn thing down here.
Yep.
And those are not lightweight. It probably even made of oak.
No. Let's see. I'm thinking... Nope. Can we climb onto this? Yeah, we can climb on this. And then just jump over. Okay. Okay, we need to bring this thing over there so we can get up. Yeah, he bought an entire damn pillar with his, or at least the top of one.
Dude, that one looks like it belongs here. Wait. Did it replicate?
No. The design's completely different from the ones here.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, Winston's not going to be happy with all this extra area to clean.
Oh,
Wait, that was just for that.
Yeah, I'm sure how you restore this.
Yeah, with a lot of work. Can we just get it past here? Yep. And yeah, this thing really does just feel weightless with it.
Okay, yeah, now I see that. Okay, now the question is, where the heck did they get that from?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have fit through the doorway.
Might be on a mistake on the developer side.
Or he used a gauntlet or something. Though we still would have left a bit of a size problem with it. Or they just redid the walls after they broke them down.
That didn't last long. Oh well.
Thor really needs to work on his batteries. Just keeping them charged, damn it.
Well, they may have been left alone for so long that they need to recharging and all that.
Yeah,
I
batteries.
would not be surprised if Thor usually kept them charged.
Batteries will lose charge over time as well. Okay, getting into the modern half now.
Huh?
And now we've gone full circle.
What? Oh no, don't tell me they betrayed her.
Nope, not that way.
Didn't you?
Died the same place in the start? Pretty sure, yeah.
Hill.
I might actually go look into it a bit in there if it is the case.
You mean like second time?
Oh, just get a clip from the first stream.
Like a yoke thing. Okay, okay.
Okay, for now though, let's get the hell out of this flash fire.
Look out! Stop! It's Lara. I know.
Drop it, Sip, or I'll drop you.
What? So you can shoot me again? It wasn't Lara. Why would she set fire to her own home? She got into the vault. It had to be her.
Is that what happened here? Someone blew open the vault.
All right. Say it wasn't. Someone who looked a hell of a lot like you opened it using the retina scanner.
Impossible.
Exactly.
Then what happened?
She got away with Amanda's race stone.
Where's Alistair?
We haven't seen him.
I'm going to the tech room to watch the security video. You two get out before the roof comes down.
Okay.
Okay, door's not going to open like this, so let's see. Do we need to get back up again?
Do you need to shoot
Yep.
the glass?
Laura's of course going to install bulletproof glass on that. Like she's had a home invasion here before with Amanda, so yeah. Oop, damn it. Wrong direction. And it used to be open. So, or maybe the doors were just open during the previous game.
I saw something there. I think I saw a crack in the glass.
You mean that big old hole?
Yeah, that big old hole there. Oh, good gods.
Alistair,
I feel bloody awful.
just lie still.
I'll see you.
Alistair, hold on!
See you in Avalon.
Damn it!
Well, that should be giving some proof.
No. What the hell was that thing?
I've only seen something like it once before. A doppelganger that Natla sent after me years ago. That one didn't have a mind of its own.
But how could Nadler have
forgot
sent
that.
it if she's Amanda's prisoner?
They're a team of sorts now. Amanda and Natla, her pet Atlantean god.
What are we going to do?
After I deal with the authorities, I'm going to southern Mexico to retrieve Thor's belt.
What? Alistair's dead and it's just business as usual?
I need Thor's belt to get his hammer, and I need the hammer to kill a god.
Yeah, it's for personal reasons.
Yeah, she's got a few nails to drive into Natla's skull. Yeah, the doppelganger is back, and worse than ever.
Yeah, what the? You want to read the text there?
Yeah. My father's photographs revealed the location of Thor's belt in Central America and his hammer between Greenland and Norway. Zip doesn't understand how I can continue the search after Alistair's murder, but I'm convinced this path also leads straight to those responsible. Might as well stick with the usual. And now we have this thing. The unnamed days.
Doppelganger. I was thinking of, is it doppelganger? They realized, oh yeah, we've seen doppelgangers before.
Yep. Which was mirroring Laura's movements exactly, just like this one did, until, well,
Yeah,
she didn't.
yeah. Like this is a doppelganger with a few upgrades and modifications, probably.
Yeah. Let's see. A few more of these got added. These giant spiders must have come from Thailand along with everything that Father brought back from Bogavati. Thanks, Dad. And let's see. Father believed that the myth of the Midgard serpent reveals that Avalon holds the answer to my mother's fate, but also a terrible weapon that Natla must never find. It is a testament to his determination that he kept such dangerous secrets intact here in the hope that I alone would find them in the event of his death. As much as I want to discover what happened to my mother in Nepal all those years ago, I may have to reconsider whether it's worth the risk of also unleashing this destructive force. Yeah, now more is getting into play here. let's see. The term thrall referred to a kind of slave to the Norse. And the god Thor traveled in the company of two thralls. I'm not going to attempt the first one. Roskva.
Hjelfi and Röskva.
Okay, close enough. And also with him were two goats. You again?
Tangrisnir and Tangn. Oh, but this one I struggle with. Tangrisnir and Tangnuster. I'm not unsure how you pronounce some of those A and O's with that little thingy on. For those are not usually in Scandinavian. So I guess some of these are Icelandic variants.
Could be.
Maybe?
Let's see. Which pulled his chariot. These goats were special in that Thor could cook and eat them each night and restore them the next morning with a single touch as long as he had not damaged their skeletons. Father apparently was thinking of this when he named these animated tiger skeletons. By what means they are kept animate, I don't know, but I think I have seen something of something of what Odin meant by the artifacts of Thor being protected by the dead.
Wait, hold on. You called them dogs earlier.
Yeah, they are rather misformed.
The reason those skeletons was huge was not for they were wolves, they were tiger skeletons.
Yeah. The normal tigers are already bad enough, but undead tigers? Let's see. Glacier Boy, I prefer the Neo-English pronunciations like Jogmungander. Really? Raidstone. Years ago, when Amanda and I were excavating the tomb of the last queen of Tiwanaku, there we go, at a dig site outside of Peru, we were attacked by an unknown force that manifested like a smoky energy being. Amanda found the stone that was its source and learned to use it. When she turned it against me in Bolivia, I defeated them and took the stone. It seems that Amanda's sole purpose was for this attack on my home was to recover this raid stone. Okay, now she has the doppelganger and the wraith. My previous encounter with Natla ended on a lost island containing a myriad of ancient devices, one of which was capable of creating an automaton of sorts that duplicated both my body and abilities, though it was skinless, having no need for any, and merely parroted my actions, a tactic which I used against it to destroy it. It seems that Amanda, with Natla's help, has created another doppelganger of me, this time with skin and a mind of its own. If it truly can do everything I can do and more, it will be more than my match should it ever be sent to kill me. Yeah, if it was out to actively murder Lara there, she would have been dead like 12 times over there during her little play.
Yeah.
Okay. The location of Thor's belt in Central America was easiest to pinpoint precisely on Odin's map, and I need it before I can use Thor's hammer anyway, so it's convenient to recover it first while Zip works on refining the precise location of Thor's hammer. Zip doesn't understand how it can continue the search after Alistair's murder, but I'm convinced this path also leads straight to those responsible. And if Thor's hammer can indeed kill even the gods, then perhaps I will finally have the power to end Natla's immortal reign permanently. Yeah. And can I just say, I love this bike.
Of course you do. He is a bit of a biker wannabe in real life.
What would you call a pirate bike? Also, this little factor. Just no need for those little side things. You can just park it and they'll just stand up.
Holy. And also, the first thing that came up to my mind was pyrite. With this fake gold.
Yeah.
Or I think it's called in English sometimes fool's gold. In Sweden we call it cat gold. Cat gold.
Okay.
I don't know why we call it cat gold though.
Glacier Boy suggesting a frigate cycle. But yeah, pyrite, as in the small I, that would that would actually be quite descriptive. And hello.
Kinda, yeah. And I have heard the term before of road pirates. I'm sure road pirate sounds like just a weird way to say a road raider.
Yeah. Technically all of Mad Max, or most of Mad Max, could be called road piracy in the apocalypse. Hello.
Oh dear.
Okay, just shove that entire thing in your backpack, Laura.
Wait, she has no backpack. Does that mean she put it in?
She does have it
shirt?
there. It's just rather tiny.
It must be magical.
Yep. Kit Kats.
Hey, sounds like a jaguar.
Where is it? These things are black as night, so they can easily hide among all of this.
Let's see. From Glacier, you don't want to know where she put it.
It. Ow. Yeah, there's a reason these are called big cats.
Oh
Nope.
yeah. Another feline that's close, not as big as the tigers, but close, are jaguars. Like, I think lions are actually just the third biggest.
This one landed in an awkward pose.
Oh.
He's going into kitty heaven with a very bad leg cramp.
Oh, no, there again. What kind of bike is this, actually? I've never seen a bike built like this.
I'm pretty sure it's Laura's custom design or something.
Okay, if you custom design it, it would make sense.
I say that because there's no logos and such.
Probably meant to be a all-terrain bike.
Yeah.
A more heavy-duty kind. Like, it's not made for racing, it's made to actually survive a lot of things that a other all-terrain bike would struggle with.
It's not a cross bike, it's an actual just full off-road survival bike. Oh, hello. We're not the first here.
Oh. Thought someone stood there.
The Mayan calendar had only 360 days, and the remaining 5 were the unnamed days. The Maya believed that each year when the unnamed days arrived, the gates to the Underworld would open.
Well, I think we know where the gates are.
Chivalba? Ain't that the Mayan Underworld?
We've got a theme going, so what else would it be? Let's see. This area is the most rural and lawless region of Mexico, remote enough that some of its farmers do not even speak Spanish but Mayan. Far enough away that heavily armed men have moved in to poach the protected black jaguars, or more precisely, meningistic jaguars?
Yeah, that's the term.
Okay.
That's the term for when they become like that, but that's the not usual color.
Okay, yeah, typically
It's a bit
the
of
jaguar
mutation.
is yellow and black.
Yellow, black, brownish, orange.
Okay.
You can still see its spots when it's the black like these, but again, it's a mutation has become common.
Okay. The poachers have dug pit traps and must drive panthers here from throughout the surrounding area, unaware that the scattered ancient ruins here are only a hint of what lies beneath. Okay, so that explains why there was a pit on the road. Mayan ball court. The rules to the game played on these ancient ball courts are lost to history, but it's believed that it was played frequently and sometimes for high stakes, as the losing team was sacrificed to the gods. It is of particular interest to me, as it was believed that the Mayan underworld of Xibalba was underneath a ball court. Okay. And now I'm just thinking of just the entrance to hell being underneath a basketball court or something. You know, it would be like more likely be underneath a tennis ball court.
It might be almost a youthful reference to El Dorado movie.
Okay.
You have seen that one, right?
I have seen it, I think, but it has been more than a decade or two, I think.
Oh dear.
The Maya had many calendars for various purposes. The solar calendar consisted of 18 months of 20 days each, which left 5 extra days to fill out the 35-day tropical year. Names of these months varied greatly over time and distance, but the 5 extra days were known as the unnamed days. These days were feared because it was believed that the gates of the underworld would open during this time. Okay. With Dishonored, we also learned that they have an unnamed period, like a week or so between their years, in which they basically go to hog wild with sin and such. And they could have plucked that from this. Anyways, we found a head, so let's just get a head and put on the head.
Okay, I was wondering, where is the damn thing's head? I didn't know you found a head earlier due to the pixelation.
Okay. Let's see. 3 specific things on these rings. So I'm guessing we have to spin this until they line up.
Well, as Galatiaboo said, mind your head, Hillyan.
Yeah. It looks like they're going to match this time. Or no. Okay. Let's go round and round and round.
And once they're done, she even have more muscles, just like Conan. So I'm sure that's really how it would work.
Okay. What does this thing here do?
Don't kick it.
Okay, that one just turns the outer ring, so we can leave that. Oh, okay, it also pulls the middle away. Okay, that's how we're going to do this. These things aren't going to line up naturally, or if they are, it's going to take a long time to just keep spinning it. So we're just going to cheat a bit.
Okay.
So, line that up. And then we pull the middle away. There. And now we pull this one into place. There we go. And that's one half of this puzzle finished. Because there's still the other side. Nope. Camera. Okay. Guessing we're going to be greeted by the Panthers. Yep. Nope.
Yeah, I still wonder why these Panthers are. Many people like you, me, would call these a different species. But scientists just don't for some reason. I don't know how common they are, if they're actually rare or something.
And that's the stream timer going off. So let's... I was just about to say, let's head to the next checkpoint and then ping. Okay, timing.
Perfect timing.
Okay. And yeah, quite a bit of progress made now, huh? And,
Oh yeah.
Yep, come on, let go.
Very good progress, I say.
Let's see.
What the?
We don't actually need to
Did my
save, so
icon
let's just
freeze?
auto-save.
I think my icon froze.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, that's from Discord. In my ring on my Discord thing is staying up, so that's just a Discord tomfoolery there.
Okay, that explains that. Yeah, since it reacts to that. Yep. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still have no freaking... There we go. That also works. Yeah, the game did a checkpoint, so it should have saved there. Otherwise, we'll just have to go from the previous checkpoint. Come on. Damn it. There we go.
Why does it do that?
Yeah, if I knew that, I would have been able to fix it by now, hopefully. But yeah, let's exit the game. But before we stop the stream, we're of course going to look for someone to raid.
Yeah,
So
I'm just gonna test something here.
Disconnect and reconnect.
Test one too.
Yeah,
No,
there we
it's-
go. Okay, just Discord having another hiccup, and there's a lot of people online, it seems. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Screen share is
Holy
already
banana.
done. Triple check. Place is muted, yes. Okay, let's see. We have I'm Nice, who is streaming Splatoon 3. Sour Walrus with House Flipper. Rover Raccoon with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Frayne is streaming Ark Survival Evolved. Kenai Vampire Survivors. Edrim is playing Final Fantasy 14. Still need to re-up my subscription with that, but it seems that Tatum and Co have been setting that aside for a bit. Pufflecakey is streaming Warframe. Okay. Then we have Kiri Natsuoka with Hogs of War. WBPL76 is streaming Star Fox Assault. The Lazy General with Elite Dangerous. Horatius the Dwarf with Hunt Showdown. And that's about the people in our typical raiding range. So who would you say this raid? I would personally say Pufflecakey. I should get started with Warframe again. I haven't played that in quite a few months.
I say let's raid them, for they seem rather eager and happy.
Yeah.
I think they're using the same. I'm not saying the same model, but same. I don't know what do you call it.
Program?
Same VTuber program as Girls DM and I forgot the other one's name. But I think you see what I mean. That it's a program that looks very familiar.
Yeah, it's very accurate with the facial recordings and such. Yeah, I really need to figure out. I very much doubt that VC Face can be as accurate as this. But it probably also doesn't help that it's looking at me from an angle and not straight on. Like, but yeah, I don't have the room to put it up. I don't have the room to put it in front of me without having it be like a 45-degree angle looking down. Okay, copy name. Then we head back to our place here and do /raid and paste. Oh, apparently caps lock is still on. Okay, now it's off. All right then. Yeah. Plans further on. We can do an evening stream here of Guacamelee. Then tomorrow we have room for Showcase Sunday. And Ram has said that he would like to stream Binary Domain again. And
Ooh.
I don't think... I'm not sure if we will be able to reach the end of the game then, but we might get very close. Pardon. And yeah.
Pardon?
Monday, probably a rest day, because then I have to go back to work for a night shift. Maybe an afternoon stream, but I'm putting it as a 50-50. We've done a lot of streaming in this week alone.
No. I would put that to a 25-75, considering how long you usually sleep after a night shift.
Yeah, it's going... It is to a night shift, not from a night shift.
Still, you sleep a lot. When at least your sleep schedule gets really wrecked.
Yeah. Okay. But for now then, let's start up the raids. And yeah, thank you everyone has been watching. I kind of skipped things. Thank you everyone has been watching now or later. Thank you Glacier Boy for being around and chatting along. And thank you as always, Drakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend.
And yeah, like we said, likely an evening stream with Guacamelee. Tomorrow, Showcase Sunday and Binary Domain again. After that, we'll have to see. Likely no streams between work shifts, between night shifts. So probably Wednesday will be the first time again, if we don't do something on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, but for now, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then...
Be safe, everyone, and watch out for killer spiders and undead tigers.
I was about to say.